Excuse me. It's a little belch going on. Anywho, it's been a minute. Hey y'all, it's 2017 and 2017 August 1st. Um, August AUG. August 1st. What is the talk about? I just want to catch up because I haven't been on. I wanted to catch up because I haven't been online in a very long time, and I've been through challenges since the year started. Um, I have some good stuff to talk about and some bad stuff to talk about. Well, not bad stuff, but some sad stuff for me because in June on the 8th, my mother passed away, and sad and sad at the same time. And in some point, it could be good. It depends on which way you look at it. For me, it's because my mom was sick for a very long time, um, 10 plus years. She had came down with heart failure, and she had a stroke, who causes her brain to not work as strong, and her heart was not working as strong either. And she wasn't able to communicate and do normal stuff that people do when they're well, because she was, all through my whole life, she was able to talk to me, walk with me, give me rides, be my friend, even though she's my mother. And it seemed like right when things, we were getting really close as an adult, I was getting really close with my mother when I was in my mid 20s. And like right in like mid halfway in, my mother got had heart failure. She had to get a pacemaker, and then she had a stroke. And then it was like I was cut off from all the airways and all the communication pathways, even though she was still alive, and I was able to see her and do things with her. But it wasn't the same. I couldn't go, hey, mom. So what show you watching? Um, hey, can we go out and see a movie and stuff like that? Because she wasn't able to drive for one. Not that I was dependent on her, but I looked forward to those times with us together. And so this year, 2017, in June of this year, my mother passed away, and I was just beginning to start growing and living my life, and I was like going to tell her all this adventurous stuff that was going on, and actually I did tell her before she died. I told her, and she seemed to be really happy. She was really expressive with the stroke. There's all these multiple signs of people that having stroke. Matter of fact, I would give you some insight. Well, with my mother, my experience with her, she was a stroke survivor because she was able to. I mean, she couldn't talk. I mean, she tried to talk. It was so sad because she tried to communicate with me, and she would sound out words, and I didn't understand. Whole list. What could it be? Is it food? Is it the family? Is it something that you really like? And if it was something that she really liked or something she wanted, she goes, yeah, yeah. That was her. She could do. I don't care what the doctors and physicians and nurses will all say, because they all had different points of view and everything. But it seemed like she knew what she wanted. She was pretty direct, but it was kind of like she had a difficult time communicating it. And when she did knew what she wanted, she would say yeah, and her mimic words, but yes and yes, yeah and no. And she knew how to say her name. Her name was Sheila. Her name is Sheila, and she knew how to say that. And she knew how to say mama and other little things that were relevant to her at the time. And stroke victims are really silent. Sometimes they express themselves in ways of gratitude, crying, laughter, um, it's a very emotional roller coaster, if you ask me, because I didn't know what it was like until I had experienced it. I've been through different um, different pathways and different places in my life where I have actually experienced the mute, the deaf. I was born with a disability, a delay of disability, whatever. I was surrounded by people who were less than I am, but they're very smart. I always say, don't let the disability fool you. Some people may look the way they look. They may be drooling, or they may be slobbering. What's that mean? They may be seem like they don't know anything, but they know more than you think. And so, putting that in perspective is for when my mom was a stroke victim, she knew knew more than you thought she knew, even though she couldn't communicate and express herself in the way that she would have wanted to. And that being said, um, that was part of my adventure, that moment in 2017. Um, I also discovered the highs and lows of my life. The more you know about yourself is when you really discover yourself. Sometimes you may fall, sometimes you may have heartache and pain, but on the brighter side panel, people come in our lives to teach us many different things in many different ways. You learn something from each avenue. One is gone, and I have some experiences of life interacting with her, being with her, seeing her smile, and her teaching me, and her kindness and generosity what I was going through. This year, I decided to, well, I've been decided to do it since last year when I graduated from community college in Long Beach City College. I decided I wanted to go into the work field of working with humans. Well, the subject was human service, and um, what is human service? It's more of a field where you work with people. I was going into the general human services when it comes to activity assistant, maybe a caregiver that is non medical, someone who can be there with someone, listen to someone, someone to help someone in their need of care. And I love art, so I wanted to do that, but I'm not into that right now. I'm into it. I still do it. I still do art, but I'm not in the field work. I'm volunteering in places where I can be around people and and certain things. And right now I'm getting office experience and activity experience working with adult population, majority is senior. It's kind of sad because I haven't found a job yet, and I know it takes more than just showing up. Hey, my name's Valerie. This is what I can do when I can, and are so into the whole experience. If you ain't have no experience, you can't work with us kind of forte. And so it's sadly that everybody has said that, but volunteer is like you give them the opportunity without pay, and see what you can do without pay. You work when you do get paid, you know. So I'm working extremely hard to get some experience in that area of the work field, praying because I have faith that God will send me to a place where I can get a paying job experience. I'm back. I just wanted to check back in, and I have no viewers, of course. I never have viewers, but they said I have some subscribers, which I was really happy to see that there was a 16th subscriber. I'm not sure who you are, what you're doing, but thanks for subscribing to me because I have so much good realness. You see this? This is me. It's natural. I have no makeup on. Well, I get my eyebrows arched. Boy, I get my eyebrows arched, and I don't do any. I don't believe in judging a person by the book. If they judge you by a book, let's just think about it. Do they read in between the lines before they get to know you? Some don't. Some do. I'm one of those people. I like to see the most deep inner. When I ask you, how are you? I expect you to give me an answer. I mean, you don't have to give me the whole spiel on what so and so did or how you're doing. I mean, if you do, give me the whole spiel. Best believe I'm listening. I'm gonna listen. And some people don't like the cliche of "Holla favor, I'm doing good, I'm awesome, and I'm blessed." And if you are blessed, that's good. But don't fake it. You don't have to fake it to make it with me. Um, now, with all the political stuff that's going on, I'm gonna leave that to the political partiers. Just to let you know, I wish I was conservative. I wish I was in this boundary line where I didn't. They didn't give me that option. Did they give you an option? Because I sure did not see it, and nobody told me until I did it. Now this is a funny thing, and maybe not so funny thing. I might lose some people. I did a any, meeny, miny, mo, right, on this political party thing, and I was what 18, 17, soon to be 18, whatever. Went into the DMV, California ID, for the first time because I needed one for college, back in 2001. And 2001. Yeah, I said 2001. I just now graduated the last year, 2016, because I was really confused. If I get out of high school, you go straight to college. Anywho, a minute to graduate. I signed up DMV, and they have on the list. There's this paper, and they ask you, "Are you registered voter?" Right? And I'm like thinking to myself, I didn't read. So I see it says, "Don't get mad at me. Don't laugh at me. Maybe you can if you want." I saw it says Republican, Democrat. Okay, I saw that. And what I did, any, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. Who should I choose? What side am I to be on? Where did it land on? Yeah, I know. I know. I ain't rich. I know. I ain't stingy. I know what it really meant. So if you have any information to give me, feel free to. Um, I didn't know. Okay, I know I'm black, and now I know that I like to share with people. I like to give people, I like to sow into people's lives. I'm not stingy. Long story short, I've been trying to switch parties since I found out that I made a big mistake. Some people say I made a big mistake, not everybody, but the way my grandma looked at me, like that was crazy. Okay, I went into the voting polls. She was working for the voting polls, and they volunteered with them. I went in there to go vote for something that was going on in the community of Long Beach and Lakewood, wherever it was at the time. I went in there, and my grandmother was in there, and there's a bunch of other people working there. Anyway, she said, oh, okay, it's my granddad. I want to help her and da 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 da, help her get in. And I don't know what made him say it, but the way he said it, excuse me, excuse my accent mark. But anyways, it was a white guy. For some reason, he says, this is what he said. Excuse me, she is a Republican. My grandma wanted this. She was confused, and I was confused. I'm like, what did I do wrong? What? I'm a Republican. What is that? And this long story short, I found out that it wasn't the right choice. How could you? I told another friend of mine, we can't be friends. How could you? Why would you sign up for that? I don't know. Anyways, I was trying hard to get out of it. So I thought I switched. I went online and saw my voting status, and I was getting all this crazy mail in the mail last year, 2016. I was getting all this mail about all this drama, all this stuff that had nothing to do with anything happening in my circle. So last year, Facebook had something called Register to Vote. Mind you, I already registered to vote a long time ago. But I still wanted to get on the right team at the right time. So I gets on there, and the half last second of the month, I think it was August, September, somewhere around this time of the year. Can't believe it's been that long. It's already August. Anyways, in 2016, went on Facebook, went on to my little voting. I signed on to the little whatever voting or something. Saw my name, and I switched to Democrat. I'm a Democrat, y'all. Right before the second half of the election, I'm still kind of confused because we had two elections for presidential, right? And then the official one was the official thing when they showed it all on TV and stuff. Anyway, I went in, I changed, and it says I'm a Democrat. Right? It was officially voted that Donald, the president is the president now. I voted for be a Democrat. Why? I don't know, because my family is Democrat and I'm black. I don't have much money. I'm not rich. And if I were rich, I would be doing like I'm doing now, helping the needy, family and friends, doing things that I love to do, help the less fortunate. So if you don't like me because I'm a Democrat and I'm just one of those charismatic, fun people who loves everybody, who gives people multiple chances, and the first impression is not always what you think they are. Because when you're looking at a person when they dead beat down and they look like they had the worst day in their whole entire life, I wasn't there when they had it all going on. And if they did have it going on, you know. But no, I take that back. I did assume one time when I saw this person, I thought this person was so neat, nice. I'm like, oh, they never had a bad bone in their life. They never had anything going on. They never had a bad hair day. They never had a bad day. They always had this perfect, glorious person because they're in college or doing this and that. And I'm thinking, that's life until they spilled the beans and said, you guys are so honest. Let me tell you how I lived. I'm like, oh, no one's perfect. No one has a perfect bone. We all go through hang ups and mistakes. We all have maybe we did some good things and bad things in our life, who caused us to go through these certain pathways. I'm just gonna let you know, I don't smoke or drink. I don't do any drugs unless a doctor prescribes a painkiller or high blood pressure medicine or the stinking diabetic pill I gotta remember to take in a couple of minutes before I go to sleep because it says take it with your evening meal and I forgot. I hate taking pills, just to let you know that. I don't like that chalky stuff going down my throat. Yeah. And the water doesn't really help, so I usually take it with milk or juice. And they say, don't drink that stuff, you know? Too much sugar. Oh, yeah. Anywho, we wonder why. So, I have one good thing is when I do get motivated and I do go out and venture out and and walk down the street and listen to my music. Um, I lose weight slowly, progressively, but I do. Whatever happened to the motivational times when I just got up and just felt like it's the best day in the whole world. Excuse my singing, but I have a song to share with you. And no, I'm not going to use no one else's music. I'm going to use my own dang music. Here it goes. Skipping up. I'm really sorry. I'm drawing a blank right now. I'm just gonna do sound effects for you. And this is the song the way you like it, please it. Excuse it. Excuse my singing. Not so singing with no words. It's instrumental. I don't know what to take with me. What I gotta lose if I go away. Who can I impress? Where should I see? I know that money can't buy me happiness when I'm always gone. The bills, the bills, the bills, the bills I have are very small, but they take a big chunk of my check that I don't get as fast as it comes, it goes. I know it's my motivation. Please God help me. Oh well, no viewers. Alright, I guess I'm gonna call it a night. I'm getting sleepy. It is 9:45, August 1st, 2017, Tuesday.